Right. Right. Afternoon, guys. How are we all doing? How are we doing Twitch side? How are we doing YouTube side? We have a few more technical things that we are doing. So if things go a bit first thing I can see is that I have lost the chat box from last time. So that's interesting. I've actually lost something. Yeah. Right. You can try some new ones if you want. My ones, not the default Switch ones. See if any of them work.
No. Kitty. Kitty's not doing
it. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh no, it's coming up. Look. Right, well that's working at least anyway. Right, so that's working, just not the other one's working, guys. Right, sorry. Morning, guys. Good morning, Rick, Cross, Rubison, Mido, Deacon, Dujid. What is that badge? I've never seen that one before. Morning, guys, or afternoon if you are EU bound. Rick, I got 8 of the cracker rolls in like an hour and 15 minutes last night and spread them out to 4 servers and sold one so far for 130k. Biggest sale ever for me so far. Congrats, and hopefully you will get a few more. Congrats. Have you been using the farm we were talking about on stream yesterday? Or have you been using the one from the actual video? Right, let me just have a quick play with that, see if we can. Weird. Oh yeah, you've sold some more as well, haven't you?
I think I've sold 3.
You've sold 3.
About 70, 60k.
Don't get why the other one's not working. They've all got the same setup. Bizarre.
We'll see. Why have we got the test button? It isn't.
It just comes up with text because it's a test. Yeah, you can play with it a couple more times, can't you? Just... Right, sorry guys. Technical things, just playing again on these channel point things. We don't need to burn through all your channel points. And nothing to happen. So we are still trying to play with things. But apparently they don't want to do anything. Or some of them that do, that are set up exactly the same way as others, do stuff and others don't, so... It's all a bit freaking bizarre. Congrats, Rick. I saw mine for 99k thanks to K-Check right here. That's spot on. Glad you're all doing well. Oh, such a cute cat. Yeah, the fan from the stream yesterday. Yeah, it's so much better than the other version. So much better.
One cooldown. Can't click on anything else.
Yeah, that one I came up with was obviously... I mean, this happens with a lot. When I don't put out farming videos very often. When I do, they tend to be initial farming videos, which tend to be sort of okay, but then people find better ways of doing it. You just did something then.
Just a bit video.
Yeah, it was. You might need your headphones for it. What is a test button? The test button is just a test button because we are testing things. We try and get things to work, to have some things to play around with on the stream. But there is, I tried to get it working. I tried to get some things working yesterday, and some things worked and some things didn't work. And funnily enough, some things that were working yesterday are not working now, that is the most interesting ones out of the lot. So we'll see. Oh, great. Let's. No. Which is the one from the stream? I think I missed that part. Yeah, the one north at the top of the mountains, highest point in the zone. It's literally just right west. What have you done? Where have you gone?
The test button didn't come up now.
Did it?
But it's only across this
Is it? Okay, well at least it did something. At least it's doing something. You can probably try to test one again now. It should be sent to the screen now. The thing is, guys, with a lot... I can't make it.
It's up.
There we go. Try that. Try that. See if that helped things out a little bit.
No. It's still tiny.
Well, yeah, I just need to make the text bit. Just need to make the text bigger. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, it's very difficult to test this stuff off stream.
So we're doing it now.
Which one? What was the test button? Oh, we did that already. Yes, go back to the storm. You have to talk to them, see thinking inside. All right, yeah. So it needs farming inside the storm, yeah. I don't know how good it's going to be farming it at this point now, because people are... these things are probably... There's probably quite a lot of these now. Very well, should we just have a quick look? Have a look at Crackle. See how we're doing. Crackle roll. There's 18 on Draenor now. They have been... yeah. There's a few servers without one on, but those are mostly Russian servers and like French servers and stuff like that. There's still some like medium population servers with only 1 or 2 on, but it's so if you guys are struggling to make gold, then perhaps this still isn't a bad idea. But some, like if you're getting on a server where there's like 12, 13, 14, 15 of these, like 16 on Twisted Never, but it's still going to 75k each. If you can get a quick sale on it, it's but like we said yesterday on stream, even if you're only getting, if you can farm like 3 or 4 of these an hour, even if you only get like 10k, it's still like significantly more gold than you'll get from doing sort of anything else in the game at the moment. But these things do not last long. This will not last long at all. I'd be surprised if this lasts like 2 more days. How much did we win? 10. Cool. Yeah, there's only 142 on the US, so there's much less on the US. Still, lots and lots of servers on the US, so it's worth doing more in the US. Even like some big servers here. Prowl, Zul'jin, Proudmoore, Mal'Ganis, Hell Facade, Hellscream, these Grossmoor and Firetree, these are some big servers on the US that don't even have a single pet on there. So if you're on US side, still worth doing. Like the cheapest one in the whole of US is 50k, and you can farm like 4 or 5 of these an hour. I think someone said they got 6 in an hour yesterday, didn't they? So yeah, okay. So EU, the servers are getting filled very quickly, but on US side, you've probably got a couple of extra days. A bunch of those servers haven't had an API updates in a while on the US. Usually, it says on Oribus when they've been last had an update, but they tend to get an update. It tends to be about once an hour. Happy Friday, Cha-ching. I've not seen you yet this morning. Although I was very casually in Mampus's stream this morning. Because we've been out Christmas shopping this morning, getting some bits and bobs. How are the pets right now? Cheap?
It's a secret circle.
Can you... No, wrong way. There she is. She's been worn out pre-stream. Well, that one has at least anyway, but that's the one that's hyperactive.
She wanted to play, it wasn't evident.
Yeah, pets are just sleeping. How? I got 4 an hour at best. Yeah, I mean, even if you're only getting 3 an hour, it's if you can get those sales, and people are getting the sales, and people are telling me they're getting sales, and I can see wifey next to me, I think sold what 3 you've sold me. What have you made? Over 200,000 off it now in total.
Yeah, 200,000.
Yeah, 200,000 from roughly from 3 sales. And you're farming again.
Well, we've got 2 months.
Yep, and you've just used all that gold to buy a load of mounts, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which is fine. All good fun. I've been stalking Orbus and TSM and noticed. What has there not been an update? Has it been longer than an hour, do you think? Christmas shopping in the UK is nuts. I just have to fight an old lady this morning for the last beach viewing. I don't want to know what you've been doing. Beating up old ladies. So that she can't have any Christmas dinner. It is crazy. That's why like we went first thing in the morning. Although we're gonna be on Christmas Eve, we need to go and pick up a few more presents. So we're gonna go and buy one of the major shopping centres. Because it takes us a couple of hours to get there, it's going to be like middle of the day. So middle of the day on Christmas Eve. That's going to be fun. And then, yeah, we will probably be doing the same thing. Beating up old ladies to get to presents.
There'll be 2 of us, so I'll hold.
Yeah, so there'll be 2 of us, so we can double team them. So, seeing as the video has already been out on Patreon for a while, I'll actually release the other video to do with patch. To do with this patch now, actually. I'll do it now. It's a bit early, but I'll release it now. Usually I'd wait till about 5 o'clock, but yeah, the most recent video has just gone out for this patch. Something else slightly different you can do to make some gold. Just make sure that's released properly. Yeah, that video is now out. As well, that's something else you can do in the current patch to make some gold. I was lurking in the stream, listening while working. Yeah, me and you both just listening in while doing other stuff before we went. Just before we went shopping. My TSM is saying Frostmourne hasn't updated for 2 days, 24 hours. This happened when 10.0.5 dropped 2. It should be fixed either tomorrow or next week. So I think that's not a Blizzard API thing, because Oribus has updated since then, hasn't it? Surely. I don't know if you log in on Frostmourne, can you see any of those pets? Go on, let's say we go on Frostmourne. Sec. So it's saying there's no crackle rolls, right? Now if we go on... So if it's not updated... Okay. So if this is not updated, then the price of ores and stuff should be different to the rest of the region if it's not been updated, if you get me. So if we type in bismuth, these prices should be different to the realms that have been updated, if you get what I'm saying. But if the prices are identical, then it is up to date. So the prices are identical. We do the same with oh yeah, it's no. Yeah, I mean the prices are identical to, you just pick a load of random servers.
Really hoping this one's on.
Yeah, the prices are identical. So I only assume it's a TSM thing and not a Blizzard API thing.
Okay.
Come back alive, it's dangerous out there. Yeah, it is now. That's why we got back by lunchtime. But that's why I've been just a little bit late starting today. Yeah, Undermine shows for Island Storm, where I normally play, haven't updated since last reset. But it's interesting how the other stuff hasn't. I mean, using the region-wide stuff might not be the best way of doing it, simply because that might update separately to the other stuff, I suppose. I suppose it's a bit more annoying because you go into these servers thinking that there's non-listed. Bottom right says Frostmourne updated 3 days ago on Undermine. Okay. I don't think you did on Frostmourne. It's an American server. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. I'm listing auctions on the EU at the moment, but when we're done here, we'll do that first. We'll go and have a look on Frostmourne and see what we think, if it's been updated or not. Because we can tell, because we can just compare the prices on the live auction house to what we're seeing on Oribus. Do you think that selling in medium population realms is good, or should I aim towards high population ones? Generally speaking, if you can, the higher the population, the better. But the problem is, you're bouncing. This is a bouncing act, because the higher the population, the more people also selling the same thing. So if you've got a choice between a high population server with 10 people selling something, and a sort of like a medium population with nobody selling it, then you'll always go to. The general rule is go to the highest population server where nobody else is selling it at first, and then sort of you work backwards from that. So then if all of them have the pet on, say for example like the pet we're talking about at the moment, like we saw earlier with the US realms, with the EU realms, sorry, most of the servers had the pet on. So then I was looking, well, there's like 20 of these pets on each of the sort of full and high population servers, but there was some medium population with only one on, where it was still over 100,000 gold. So then you might look at that. There is no like exact maths behind it, But you know if you're selling against 20 other people, even if the population is higher, unless you want to cancel scan, but cancel scan in battle pets is, you know, it is what it is. It's not something you normally cancel scan. Just an update on the vial situation I mentioned yesterday. I lost my ass on it. They are back to below 100G. Yes, unfortunately, that's when you get these massive spikes in price. You know, it's like a yo-yo. It goes down, it comes back up, and vice versa. 11.0.5, I said 10.0.5 oops. Yeah, well, I say the same thing in the new video as well that I just put out. It's an intentional mistake, clearly. One of those mistakes that, you know, content creators do because it makes people comment on the video and increase engagement. It was 100% intentional. And I didn't try cutting it out in editing at all and couldn't do it because it's right in the middle of the sentence. There's like 10 on Frostmourne. And oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely out of date if that's the case then, isn't it? That's interesting how it's taken so long. To be fair, besides the Oceanic servers on the US are like the Russian servers on the EU. They're just a pain in the ass. The Russian servers are a pain in the ass with the language. The Oceanic servers are a pain in the ass because it takes you about 40 minutes to post 5 items on the auction house. It's like you have the auction house throttle all the time on the Oceanic realms. Might be a different API for different items on common auction house. Don't know for sure. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why it might not have been the best way to do it. I mean, if you guys have checked out the auction house and you've seen that the items are on there anyway, that are not showing, then it's obviously it's not been updated. So maybe things aren't as rosy as it looks like on the US side. Any confirmation on when Bountiful Season switch is over? There's no 100% confirmation because we don't really know. But there are strong indications it's going to happen tomorrow. So hopefully that gets done soon because I've got a lot of work to do when that switches over. A lot of work to get the crafting sheet updated. As in on the Undermine tab, if you go full screen, look at the bottom right, it says that the last update for Frostmourne 3 days ago. It's a bit annoying, yeah, but manageable in my opinion. Yeah, it's I know the bit you mean, yeah. But yeah, it's annoying when you're trying to sell stuff across servers and stuff like that. Sunday's the winter equinox, meaning the days start to get lighter again, so I'm guessing then, right, okay. So we heard it from Mighty that it's going to start getting warmer on Sunday, and if it stays cold, then we can blame Mighty.
Another 1 in 6.
Or Might Be Bears, sorry, not Mighty. 6 minutes it took you to get another pet. Yeah, if you get them that quick, even if you're selling them at 10k an hour, you don't care, do you? It's so much gold still. It makes sense to me. Wasn't sure if a blue had said anything like no. It's not. It's not the sort of thing they'd normally give us information for. Doesn't hurt me. I live in Australia. Left my ass. What do you mean? You don't get the auction house lag because I only get it on Oceanic Realms, believe it or not. And I'm playing from the UK, so it just seems a bit bizarre that I don't get it on any other server in the world that I play on, but just the Oceanic ones. I'm not listing US auctions today, so I can't show you what I mean, but hello, could you show your auctioning operations, or you're not sharing that? My auctioning operations I can show you, but there is nothing to them whatsoever. It is literally a case of they are listing for a certain price. Most of my stuff is. It's like list for between 100 to 150k. So I don't even use like values in TSM or anything like that. It's just literally a case of put a number in. If it's within that number, you list it. If it's not, then you don't list it. And I have very, very few items on my TSM. I don't show this off very often on stream because it's just crap, really. So like, I have my items, as you would expect, in groups. And in all the operations, you go down to like Dragonflight Transmog 3-star. And it's all like, oh, this is between 90 and 150k, this one. And that's it. There is no special thing. Just post one for that price. If it's below that price, don't post it. This is for the 2-star transmog, 50 to 100k. And the 1-star transmog is 23 to 50k at the moment. So that's basically it. There's nothing special about my TSM setup at all. I would say it's even more basic.
Another 1, 2 minutes.
Another 1 in 2 minutes. It's more basic than the TSM setup you get as a default. The ping, haha. Yeah, it's not ping now. I don't get any ping in the Oceanic Realms. It's just the auction house. It's if you post more than 100 items, or if you cancel scanning too aggressively, then you'll hit the auction house throttle, and you can only do like one action, like every 5 seconds or something like that. And that's what it's like when I'm posting on the Oceanic Realms. It's just a bit crappy, basically. Hey K-Chat, good afternoon, how are you? I am fantastic, thank you. How is it going, April and Tony? Are both of you here? We're just listing the auctions again, our usual first job of the day. Also, just flat values, I thought it's better to use stuff like percentage of average buy. It depends what you are selling, because what I do with my stuff is very different to what other people do with their stuff. And because most of my stuff, you can see this here, so this is the seller, so this is the other person that's selling stuff. There's hardly anybody selling the stuff that I sell. There's nobody. There's a few here, but most of the stuff I sell, there's nobody else selling it. But normally what you are saying is right, it's better, but it's because I have a unique setup and things like that. That's why my like if I shared my TSM operations and stuff like that, it's useless to anybody else, because I have such a specialized, like such a different need to what other people do. I'm sorry, YouTube guys. Twitch guys have been taking all the chat. Do you have any tips on what to do with second profession? I have 29 enchanters, and of those 23 are skinning, but need something that I can mass craft AFK while playing my mine. I was thinking of tailoring, but I don't know what to do with it. It seems like a little to no profit in bulk crafting on the EU. I mean, there's always some degree of profit, but unfortunately the profit in almost everything is very, very low at the moment. I've sold 6 of them crackle roars, 2 ranging from 100 to 125k. That is insane. You've made well over $500,000 gold from it. But for those guys that are viewing on YouTube, we are doing the 5 Brute Sword giveaway on, but I can only do it on Twitch because the thing's integrated with Twitch. But what I was also going to say to all the guys, the pet video I put out was only one of the 11.07 videos. There is a second video as well about the toys, which I've just released literally 10 minutes ago. This one's probably not as good, simply because it's probably not as good just because it's been out for a you know, the patch and stuff's been out for a little bit longer now, and I held back releasing this one for a little bit. But there's another opportunity for making gold as well, basically, that you can get from that video with the toys instead of the pets. I can't sell my mogs. What's your advice? Depends what you're selling. All my stuff is like minimum of 50k plus. And you can see here, I've listed thousands of items, and none of these are sold. It's not like it's a quick and easy thing to sell transmog. Hello, could you show your auctioning operation for flipping, or are you not sharing that? I haven't really got. The only one I've got is for the zero to gold cap, basically. And I could well share that one once I finished with the 0 to gold cap challenge, but I want to get it finished first. When do you think the potion of bountiful will give results, and how many crafts do you do for result on the sheet? I do literally thousands of crafts. And you can update it as well. So when you're making a crafting sheet, and I assume you've watched the crafting sheet video as soon as you're asking this question, when you initially put it together, you could put it together, oh, I've only got enough to do 1,000 crafts. So you can get a number. It's not a very good number because you've only done 1,000 crafts. But then next time you do another 1,000 crafts, you can update the number, because then you've got 2,000 crafts and it's got more accurate. So you can, if you don't have the resources to craft ridiculous amounts of something, you can sort of update it as you go. Oh, someone found the test button.
How small is it?
It's tiny. We'll make it bigger for next time. Oh, we can. Back in the day, you would need more than 100 mil to buy all WoW mounts. I don't know about now. Well, if you want the Spectral Tiger mount nowadays, it's about 80 million gold. So that alone is, you know, just getting the TCG mounts is going to clear you 100 million gold easy. Hey, should I hit my first million via current professions? I mean, lots of people have hit their first million via current professions, this expansion, especially enchanting. Everyone's running a million enchanting builds, aren't they? Right, go. Keep looking and looking all over forums and Blizzard CS Francis, but can't ever find answers. Would selling the Hateforge Blaze Cycle code for gold break any terms of service, do you think? I don't think it would, but I would just put in a GM ticket and ask them. Because you just, like, at least if you've got it in writing from Blizzard, then you've got some sort of confirmation, haven't you? But I think it's fine. I'm sure I've seen people telling stuff like that before, and it's always sort of seemed okay. Hello, Kay. Good morning from California. Good morning, Dumpy Tom. How are you doing today? What's the weather like in California? Make me jealous. Cold and foggy. Oh, that's fine. No, that's good. That's not making me jealous at all because that's basically what we've got. Although, to be fair, I always find this funny. So I was speaking to a guy the other day and he was telling me it was cold. And I asked him how cold it was. And he said it was like 24 degrees outside. So what your definition of cold is from California is probably different to what my definition of cold is on the coast in the UK. Afternoon snapshot. How's it going? How are we all going? It's Friday, isn't it? Get rid of that. It's 48 degrees in Texas. That's about 10 degrees Celsius, isn't it? What have we got for comparison here? We're 7, so to be fair, we've got about the same weather here as Texas, roughly. Yeah, it's about double it and add 30, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no sound to that one, so
There's no sound to it.
for the old one
Right,
or the so big one.
There's no sound on either of them. Right.
I've just refunded that.
Right. You refund. I will disable for now. And we'll come back to it. Thank you, thank you.
That one's fine. You don't have any problem.
Yeah.
You want to do that.
Any reason to keep the characters in Gadgetson? I've always liked this location because one, it's out the way, but secondly, you can stay. Obviously, before we had the other auction house mount, it's somewhere where you could stay mounted, have your auction house, be next to a mailbox, and you're also classed as being in a rested zone. So you can have instant logout, which is the most important thing. So it just has that combination of factors, and there's not that many places that do have that sort of combination of things. Nowadays, obviously, it's much easier now that we've got the new auction house mount. Loving the tree and decorations in the background. Thank you, Chocolate Cherry Coke. Thank you for the follow as well. It's fine now, but when that cat wakes up in a minute, and she'll climb up that tree and she'll probably pull the thing down.
11 minutes.
You farmed like 3 in 20 minutes, haven't you?
About that, yeah.
It's 9 degrees here and I live in the Alps, better than the UK. Nice, look my ass. How can the Alps be warmer than the UK? It's just bizarre, isn't it? Ching lives close to the coast in Texas. That's, I guess, why it's probably a bit cooler.
Oh, another one. That's 4.
Left my ass off, such is life with a cat. Yeah, well, when the other one comes around, wherever she's gone as well, she will be about. But the black one's a right bully to the other one. The other one just wants to like be left alone and chill out. She just causes as much havoc as possible, basically. Problem is to get human response tickets. It's mostly automated reply. We tell you to check bombs. Yeah, and these sorts of things are a bit of a. Doing a trade like that is not easy either. Whichever way you do it, you can potentially get scammed for it. But all I suggest is when you're doing anything like that is go on the WoW Marketplace Discord, and there's people on there that literally just have traded stuff for years, and they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feedback. And not only are you less likely to get scammed, but also they're more likely to only be trading stuff that, you know, that you can legitimately trade. Because someone's not going to pick up, you know, years and years and years worth of positive feedback if they're getting banned from trading stuff. So they're probably only going to be trading legitimate stuff. Well, if you go on WoW Marketplace and you see that nobody's selling those codes, then yeah, how much can those codes be used? They're EU or US, aren't they? You can use them on either. I know you can only get the code in the US, obviously, because that's where the stuff's sold. But the code, I think, can be used either side, can't it? I'm curious how much those codes are going for. Only because it might be potentially something I use for a giveaway as well. 56 in Phoenix this morning, so what's that? That's like, what? That's like 14, isn't it? 14 degrees Celsius. 13. Yeah, it's about 13 degrees Celsius. That's, you know, that's just nice for this time of year. Just nice and mild. Upstate New York, and a couple of hours ago it was almost 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Less than 48 hours later it was down in the teens, 18 Fahrenheit. Insanity. Yeah. That's just freaking crazy. That's all over the place. That's worse than the UK. Yeah, I mean that's the problem you guys hear me moaning about on here sometimes as well. It's like I can start stream and it's warm, so I'm in my t-shirt, and then it gets dead cold, so I put my hoodie on. Then like an hour later it gets dead hot again. It's just like up and down all the time as well. Well, not to that extreme. Not like jumping like 40 odd degrees Fahrenheit. That's nuts. That's like jumping between shorts and winter coat, isn't it? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Mr. Bang. How's it going today? Or I assume Mr. Bang. Right, let's... I've not actually noticed a single sale yet. I don't know if I've missed one while I've been talking. Yeah, Mr. Bang, better. sounds like a porn star name, doesn't it? Mr. Bang. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Yep, it was in the 50s. Then a few days later, Buffalo, New York, got 2 feet of lake affected snow dumped on it overnight. Lol. I mean, that's like 2 foot of snow overnight. It's like what the hell are you supposed to do with that? And I've moaned about it on stream before, where like we get like 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters of snow in the UK, and it just shuts down the whole country. Like all the trains will stop, all the buses will stop, all the schools will close. Like I can't imagine what would happen if we had 2 foot of snow. They'd probably be declaring a state of emergency, or
People rob toilet rolls.
yeah, they'd start stealing the toilet roll again and everything, wouldn't they? Oh, well, everyone's coming in now. Oh, that's a bit of a blitz. Oh, Mr. Woo's in. Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Body clock's so messed up afternoon. Oh, it is. Yeah, that is right. It is afternoon. Someone's been up all night flipping pets. What EPL team do you support? Oh, you should know that. I've worn my shirt in multiple videos. I am a Arsenal supporter. And we're sort of doing okay, but not really doing okay at the moment. We've been... we've not probably had the best start to the season, but then again, neither have City after, so... Oh, Yopla's here. Good morning, good morning. Arsenal Tottenham Carabao Cup final on the card. Yeah, it's gonna be like the 2 local schools, isn't it, playing each other? It'd be like the under 13 school, the under 13. The under 13s from the 2 local schools will be playing, basically. Yeah, I mean, Spurs had a good win, didn't they? They're an interest. I hate to admit it, but they're actually a good team to watch, because they're either going to score 5 goals or they're going to let 5 goals in, aren't they? So it's probably more entertaining than watching most of our matches at the moment, because most of our matches, everyone who plays us just sits back and plays for 0-0. Just wanted to clarify, I'm sitting on 7.5k channel points and haven't entered the giveaway with them yet. You mentioned that these could be saved up for future events. I'm not sure, honestly, Snapshot. So I thought it, because I didn't understand how the thing worked, I thought you could, I thought it was just done on channel points, and that's not how it works. So I cannot guarantee that it works like that. So if I was you, I'd probably just have the entries, and I will check when we flip over to the next giveaway. When this one is done and we start on the next giveaway, I will check to see if it works. So if I was you, I'd just put the entries in now, because I can't guarantee it, because it doesn't work exactly how I thought it was going to work, basically. And I don't want you to miss out and me end up being wrong about it. And the points you use to get the entries, I don't think it's ones that I can just give out. What does balls do? It basically just runs a clip, a short clip. It's one of the clips that is on the channel, and it's one of the featured clips on the channel. Gallywix would be so proud. What, staying up all night flipping pets? Where are you the guy that undercuts me on those damn ores? No, I don't sell ore.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. So all this stuff is transmog. I do some crafted stuff as well, but I don't really touch a lot of that stuff. If you close the thing on Stream Elements, it doesn't reset the points. It only resets if you command it to. Right, so if people have points saved up then, you're saying that they will be able to use them for the next giveaway if they don't use them on this giveaway. I've been wanting to get into football. Soccer is the US and cultural swine in the US call it. What Premier League team should I root for? For reference, I'm in a Pittsburgh fan in the States. Smallest city, but have a lot of championships for its side. The problem with the Premier League is it's the same teams that tend to win this year in, year out. Have you watched? So I was a massive football fan, like in the 90s, but then like when I went for a new career and stuff like that, I went off it for quite a while. And then when I watched Welcome to Wrexham, it really got me back into football again. If you've not watched Welcome to Wrexham, it's and you don't really know much about football or soccer or whatever you want to call it. It is really worth the watch. Other than Leicester that one year, that was wild. Yeah, that was absolutely insane. Absolutely crazy. And it's funny that Jamie Vardy's still playing. It's like Leicester won it, got relegated, spent a few years down, come back up again, and Jamie Vardy's still playing for him. I checked the odds on that one year as well, and it was 2,500 to 1 if you bet on that. 2,500 to 1. That means if you put €100, $100 on it or whatever, then what's that, 25,000? 25,000? No, that's 250,000, isn't it? 250,000, $250,000 from 100. That's right, innit? too early to be doing basic maths in my head. 100 times, yeah, £250,000 from $100 or €100, £100. If you bet on them to win when it came off, which it did, obviously. I've never seen a betting thing odds that are that long where something's actually happened before. Hello all, hello K-Chat, glad to see you streaming again. Happy holidays in advance. Oh, thank you, Gore. How's it going? I hope you have a nice holiday as well. Any fan will be biased for their club, but Arsenal is the way to go. I mean, it depends what you want from, because some people just want to support the team that's going to win. In that case, just support, well, I would normally say City, but you know, some people like the underdog story. Like, so do you want a team that's like fighting relegation, or a team that's like fighting for, you know, fighting for a Europa League spot? And if you're picking a team, if you're going from fresh and picking for a team, then it's best to have one that aligns with like what you want to get from it. And there's nothing. And as much as I'd hate people to support City and stuff like that, if that's what you want, if you want to just see your team win all the time, then you know, support City. So wifey is farming the pet, and she's had 5 in 35 minutes.
I think I'm just lucky.
Got one question now. I had to restart the game from 0 on US account due to something happening at EU. I have Dragonfly only. Wish to farm 3 tokens in 2 weeks to get the war within. What farms would you suggest? Any help would be appreciated. I don't know what the numbers are like at the moment, as in this exact minute, but I know like there's a lot of the ores that are selling for quite a lot because it goes into engineering. So you will find that ores from places like sometimes Legion, but especially Dragonfly ores, are selling for more than War Within ores. So I don't know if that is a route to go down, especially if you have a character that's set up. You want to buy, if you do it, you want to buy the mining tools from the War Within, like finesse ones, and go crazy. I got confused, sorry. Premier League is the British League. Yeah, Premier League is the main British League, yeah. Arsenal is such a badass name. I'm an underdog, small city supporter. Was leaning Crystal Palace because of Ted Lacy, so that's fine. They played well against us the other night, and we've got them again at the weekend, Palace. It's a horrible place to go away. Pick Chelsea or United is a roller coaster. Yeah, that's the best way of putting it. Like, if you are somebody that wants the most drama and the most like ups and downs in your life, pick Chelsea or United, because you never know if you're going to be like relegation fodder, if you're going to be mid-table, if you're going to be pushing top 4, or you're even going to be pushing for the title like Chelsea are this season. It's like you just go into that first game of the season, you're like, what the fuck's going to happen this season? We ain't got any idea what's going to happen. We've got exactly the same team as last season. Exactly the same people. But suddenly we are losing every game or winning every game that we weren't before. Congrats, Mrs. K-Check. Yeah, she's getting loads of those pets. I just don't know where she's going to sell them all.
Yeah, I've got a few other characters on servers.
Yeah, because farming them seems... This new farm is a lot better. Significantly better. So you haven't even got to sell them for a...
I've just got all my fragments as well. For
Yeah.
mobs.
Oh, yeah, because you get fragments at the same time, aren't you? Legion herbs are good too. That might be a bet as well. Legion herbs as well. I can't verify that one myself, but trying to flip items from server to server and undercutters be annoying, yeah. But that's why ideally you want to pick servers where people aren't selling it. In you know, like an ideal situation. I know that's not always possible. But that's like best case scenario. Right. Subscription has expired. Oh no. That was careless. And it disconnects me again. $100k item to 10k. Yeah, that's what's going to happen because it's easy to farm. You can't farm like... You can't farm something that you get where you're getting like 5 or 6 an hour. Some people are getting. You can't have them, and that's not and sell them for 100k an hour. That does not last. That is a very short-term thing, which is why I push that in a video and say this is very short-term. If you want this, you want to make the good gold, you need to do it now. Because the gold from it is not going to last very long at all. Right, we need to gear this guy for the farm. Can you give the donate button? I don't have a donate button yet. I will honestly get it sorted. I'll get it sorted for next time. I've been playing around with lots of different stuff on the stream. Some of it's been working, some of it hasn't. Yeah, so I streamed yesterday, and then literally all I did after stream was try and sort other things out for the stream to improve. And some of it works, some of it doesn't. Oh, man. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. That is crazy again. That's gone absolutely crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Oh, thank you, man. I'm sure all the guys are very happy with it as well. Holy mackerel, yeah. Exactly. What? What the? What the? Like, I don't even know what to say anymore.
Oh no, I'm dying.
Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, man.
Thank you! I'll say it.
Like, what are you supposed to say to that, guys? Goat, yeah, goat indeed. I can DM you a picture, that's fine, but I can show you a picture as well. Like, if you want to DM, we can DM, but I can show you a picture too.
What are you showing?
Wedding picture.
Oh!
That's one of them. And I don't know if you're going to see it very well because the light from.
It's a good day. It's not quite.
I can't. This one's a bit awkward to hold because. Can we see it, like sort of thing?
You can see the shine of your PC's bouncing back on it, but it's...
Yeah, you can. Unfortunately, the light behind the thing makes it a little bit awkward. You guys look great. Awesome. She looks amazing. But get a donate button. Twitch sub gifts are a scam. They are. I mean, it is something that it is on the to-do list as well. But thank you once again. You've got like been ridiculously generous.
Oh, I need
And
all the emotes now. There's a lot of those.
But like crazy, man. I'm sure everyone in chat's happy as well because I think absolutely everybody in chat got a sub. Every single person. Even Mrs. K chat got a sub.
I know. I can now access that.
That's funny. She couldn't even access the emotes before.
Even though I made most of them.
I learned stop some crypto from you. Feel like I owe you a lot. But you've been more than generous enough with everything you've done, so you don't need to do anything else. And you've also given me a few tips as well, haven't you, on the way? So you don't have to mass market manipulation and arbitrage. Yeah. And if it's working for you, then that's great. And I'm glad it is. I tried stock and lost my ass. Never again left my ass off. Yeah, I'm too boring with my stock picks normally. Whereas, like my gun's much more ambitious than I am, and bigger. With bigger risks comes bigger rewards. Just a minute. Well, yeah, I mean, thank you, man, once again. We'll get rid of. Don't need EU anymore. Stephen Marsh, I wonder if the season will change tomorrow. Yeah, the season will change tomorrow, hopefully. Don't worry about it seriously. I do worry about it. Just because of the amount that, like, you've donated a ridiculous amount, haven't you? Like a crazy amount. You deserve a lot more. I don't know about that, but I'm glad it's helping you in. I'm glad it's helping you in game and in real life as well. And I think everybody in chat is very. Everyone in the chat is very appreciative as well.
Even me.
Mrs. K is appreciative as well that she can finally use the emotes on the channel that she made, mostly. Hope I can help you stream full time. Well, I mean, that's hopefully where it's going, isn't it, soon? We can slowly heading in that direction. But it definitely puts us in sort of the right direction with you doing things like this, because like I said to you before, it not only it unlocks lots of stuff, it unlocks a lot of stuff on the channel as well. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Give your wife a nice gift. Well, I have to now, don't I? Now you've said that. I have to now.
You have to what?
Getting a bit unlucky with the pet being here for 14, nothing yet. I mean, that's super unlucky. If she's had, what do you say?
Oh, I've 15 minutes now and not had one.
How many have you had in an hour then, roughly?
Well, in 45 minutes I'm up to, I've had 5.
Yeah, she's had 5 in the amount of time you've had 0, so that is unlucky.
The other day, yesterday, it took me 30 minutes to get 1. So that's... Server hopping does help.
We'll see you later, okay? Message me on Discord, man. Weird thing, but that rug in the background looks great. Oh, don't tell her that. That's not the one I wanted.
Oh yeah, but the cat's really
I wanted the other one and she wanted that one.
But you did agree that it did look good.
Oh, thank you. Willie G, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Is that playing the music, by the way?
It is, yeah.
The squirrel?
Oh no. The squirrel did not make sound.
Didn't it? Okay.
No, it seems that your sounds are just not working.
So my sounds just aren't working, okay.
On anything.
On anything, yeah. I got nothing in 1.5 hours yesterday. Don't know if that's even possible, Rip. It must just really be RNG.
I think me changing servers probably helps loads. I've gone to a low population server where nobody's been farming it.
Well, you guys are using the new farm, aren't you? Not the old farm. Not the farmers in the video, the newest one.
I don't come across a lot server hopping.
Okay, chat. Do you use software to arrange your windows automatically or have pre-made setups that snap into place? It's Fancy Zones from on Windows. It's not particularly hard to set up, but you can see it here. If I hold that, you can see that the things are all.
I found someone.
Oh, you found somebody else? Is it somebody from chat?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, we'll get rid of these. We are gonna.
He's a Death Knight. He's joined me. I keep crossing paths. But it just seems to be me and him.
Good job on the emotes. Yeah, she didn't make all of them. Some of them were bought in. But yeah, did do a lot of them. I even did some of them, to be honest, so. Yep, new one and got no one else there, so I got 100% of the mobs. Well, that sucks then, because you're getting enough kills to get the drops, aren't you?
Yeah, there's just been only 3 people I've seen.
Thank you. I'm looking for a nice Windows arrangement program. Thanks. Yeah, it's. I used to do everything manually on stream, and I think it was just frustrating people with how much I was messing around with stuff all the time. As you can imagine, because they snap off as well and change sizes and stuff all the time. So it's a bit of a. I mean, it's definitely worth spending just like a little while to set it up. Get rid of that, because I keep doing that on stream naughtily. Right. I'm going to go for rank 2s again, because why not? 15.7. 15.63. That has come down in price. Has the freaking storm dust come back to normal? Yes, it has. Thank God for that. What are we at? Like 10.86. All the prices have gone down.
Oh, the Paladin just got a pet. It's in the group.
Is it? Yeah, these are good. 43.5 gold I need to sell these for after the auction house cut to break even. And selling at 53.4. That's 10 gold profit per bolt. Which when you're crafting for 43G, getting 10G profit is a nice profit margin, really. So we are going to craft That's what I mean about me resizing and messing it all up every now and again. 8,000 of those. And you can get unraveling. I don't know what the old farm versus the new farm is. I'm just killing the mobs. Do I? I don't think I've got my character logged out there anymore. So I can't really show you. But basically it's... Oh yeah, Mrs. K-Chack will explain it to you in chat. It's up north. It's near where you... It's near where you come into the zone. You know where you zone in? If you go west, there's a big hill on the northern part of the map. If you go to the top of that hill, it's quite high up. You need the jetpack to get up there. But if you get up there, there's loads more spawn locations than with the farm that I did in the original video. But the storm's not on a timer. No, it's up all the time. Willie G93, is your spreadsheet available somewhere? My spreadsheet is available on the Patreon, but you don't need to use my spreadsheet because... Okay, what's the command? I forgot what the command is now. That's freaking useful of me, isn't it? I've got a video about making your own spreadsheets. And yes, mine's available, but it is better if you can make your own rather than using somebody else's. Because you will understand the profession better. Spreadsheet. Oh, it's that one. So that's my video. It's talking about making your own crafting sheets. So if you're not sure what you're doing, if you watch that, it might help. And like I said, if you can do it yourself, it is better than having somebody else's sheet. Because like I said, you'll just understand the profession better. You'll understand the numbers better. Snapshot sold my first Crackle Raw pet for 80k. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, 80k is good. Good sale. Like I said, you guys just need to get in on this as quick as possible and get it sold, because it, like, you've seen how much this has changed just overnight. So in a couple of days, this is probably going to be... I don't think it's going to be worthless, because even if you're selling at 10k, I think it's still a good goal per hour selling at 10k even. But yeah, especially now, if you're getting like more than 50k for one of these pets that, you know, that's so easy to farm. Is it worth trying to sell the pet on a low population realm where there is no pet on the auction house? I mean, you can try anything. But to be fair, if you're keeping an eye on the auctions, then like a lot of people seem to be getting these decent sales of like 50k plus on fairly high population servers. Now you can put it on a low population server for whatever price you want, and you know you're not going to get undercut. But at the moment, if you can get 50k or more on a high population server and you think you can sort of sell it quick, then it's worth going for the quick sale. Personally, just sell it, get it sold quick. But it depends how many of these you're gonna farm. If you're gonna farm loads, just put them everywhere. But if you've only got one or two, I won't be sticking them on low population servers, I would just try to get rid of them. I think my RNG is just bad. I did it for over an hour yesterday, swapping, using Zet groups, and didn't get one pet. That really sucks. Is that you using the new farm as well? Hello, Skip over on YouTube. How's it going? I bought a Grunch pet for 10k yesterday and posted it for 74k lol. I mean, that could well end up being a pretty good flip. Aren't you? Just looking for gear upgrades, and it's giving me exactly the same bits of gear that I've already got everywhere, which doesn't help. You farm your mats usually, or you always buy from auction house? I always buy. I never farm anything. Always buy from the auction house. Occasionally you'll see me farming stuff, but it tends to be for a particular reason. Hello, how much gold are you able to farm within in an hour? It depends what you're farming. Like at the moment, people that are running this pet farm are getting, some of them are getting a crazy gold per hour. Like several 100,000 gold per hour. This is a level 70 character as well, so can it use... I must have time what I must have the badges is. Yeah, time what badges. Can I get gear with a level 70? Because I can't be bothered to level him up. That's basically the reason. I have slowly been gearing him up. What you could do with some rings, some boots. Like I said, he's level 70, I don't want to level him up.
Let you go to the side of the house and just go get the ring.
Probably not. I imagine it's level 80 zone, isn't it?
I don't know, but you can still, it's only near the beginning. You don't have to do a lot to get the ring.
I might be able to buy some more gear actually.
Didn't you get any things? Keepers. Oh, wait, they're only to buy out.
Yeah, for any level 541, 5+ slots. The anniversary event. Right, let's go and have a look there, see if there's anything useful, because that sounds like a good shout, and that's easy, isn't it? It's this one.
Yeah, some of the pieces will be locked out.
Well, we can have a look, Cam. We can try it. It's easy gear. Easy gear. Where is the new location for the Battle Pet Farm? There you go. Tom 5420. But you'll need a jetpack to get there.
Storm.
And the storm, of course, yeah. Yeah, the guys that aren't getting any at all, you are definitely farming it in the storm, aren't you? Because I know somebody who came in chat yesterday was farming but wasn't in the storm. "100% was in the storm. I was here for that." Yes, as long as we all learn from each other's mistakes. Right, do you know where about this gear vendor is?
In the middle, but there's quite a few of them, so I don't know which one.
Which one? I'm after gear.
There's a lot of ones, but the vendors on this side.
There's a queue here I don't want to push in. That's the quest. The queuing for a quest.
That's the...
You're asking me for badges, no. You don't sell out.
These ones seem to be the dungeons in this, so...
Alright, stop. That's all cosmetic. Scale to 402, but some of these, that is helpful. That is helpful.
The bit levels, look, the pieces level. Jesus.
Do that, alright. Where's that other bit gone? I've got so much freaking... Probably not going to let me destroy that, is it? Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, if you quick as you go, it might upgrade the pieces.
That is it. Another 200 item level upgrade. Right, do another ring if there's one available.
Did you not pick up any gear from the event at the beginning?
No, this character's not been played on for decades.
Yeah, I know, but I still picked up on pre-patch gear before the event ended.
So, I mean, that has massively increased. I just need a chest piece, really. Can't change those two because I need them for the farm. So I need a ring, a chest piece, and maybe those two, but I don't think I'll be able to change those two very easily. But thank you, that was a massive increase in item level. Just double check here to make sure. Oh, so you're getting some bad RNG as well, Nolan.
My luck's fell out.
Just double check, make sure there's... Oh, some more 402 gear here. I just need some marks of honour. I'm sure I may have. They've not turned marks of honour into a currency yet, though, have they? No, it's a. I'm sure I've got some on my main.
You can put it.
Oh.
You can put it.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Will. If I were paying attention, I'd have seen that anyway, wouldn't I? Is a ranged character required to farm the battle pet? No, but it is better. But to be fair, on the new location, you can jump locations and stuff so easily.
And there's a few that just sit. There's quite a few that sit. Somebody might just come along and pull them down.
I don't know if I dare open up my bank on stream. This is going to be a right mess.
Isn't it one that I've tidied?
No. What we got? Got some marks of honour. I knew I did have.
I'll put all mine in.
I really should do something with all this pet battle stuff at some point as well. Got loads of it. Where's the charms as well? The charms are I think the charms are on a different character. I've got thousands of those as well. That's fine. That free will be very helpful. Don't know where that's gone, but we'll find it on the other character. Where is the new location of your YouTube video? It's the location that was TomTom 5420. If you want, I can't take you there because I'm not running all the way over there just to show you. But it'll be on yesterday's VOD if you want to have a look. But it's easy enough to find. It's the North Mountain part. And a lot of people seem to be making some quite good gold off it, to be honest. Student shit taker. Hello, Hackerman. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Mr. Shit Taker. Where's the fucking... Where's the thing? This character doesn't have it, does it? You freaking joking. Well, every character.
Oh, the kitty didn't come up that time.
Didn't it? Yeah, why is that? Oh, there it is. I don't have the thingy. I'm just going to run back and get it out. I don't have the bank item. I don't know why I've not got it, but...
What item? The warband one?
Yeah.
It's that...
Yeah, it's not on my thing. It's fine, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Oh, so you guys not using the bad one. No, because doesn't really bother me too much, to be honest. This is not a character that has literally been played on ever. It was basically a storage character. And now I'll just keep it messy to just to trigger everybody on stream, basically. This one. No, that's the Warband Bank one, isn't it? It's this one. Where are they? Yeah. Just freaking pages and pages of crap all over the place. That's so much of this stuff just all over the place.
That's the one I tidied.
Mm-hmm. Right, so we'll go back, buy some more gear, and then I might actually try the farm again. Like I said, I don't normally farm, but I like this farm because it's I've got a lot of nostalgia associated with it. But my item level was just a bit too low when I was trying it before. Baganator would make your life easier though, sorting without having to sort next level bag add-on. Yeah, I'd try not to use add-ons if I can get away with it. And because I just use TSM warehousing for everything, it's not usually an issue. It just looks like crap at the moment because, because it does, basically. You're talking jetpacks, so it must be talking about Mechagon. No, it's the new zone. You get a jetpack in the new zone. Like, if you're not sure, just watch the watch the video, and then from there, I can't remember, was it this one? Oh no, but I need. When does this event end? Because I need to get that set.
2 more weeks, I think.
That's it. Well, that involves doing dungeons. To be fair, that looks pretty cool as well.
Quick.
The Reed of Neverwind as well. Do you know when you played this as current content?
You've probably got them on.
To be fair, they all look pretty mint. I don't know about the Shaman one. I think I like the Rogue one most, though. Anyway, distractions. What? They've made Hate Spark like super cheap. That must have hurt Woo. That. Right, let's just get back to what we were actually. I can get 3 of these, so I think I want a ring. Crit verse. Ace crit. I probably want that ring. So, probably take that as well. That's about all I can get. I need a chest piece from somewhere, and then we'll see if we can get it to work.
45 minutes. So I think I did where I followed.
I have all those transmog lol. It took me 2 days to farm it. Yeah, I mean they look so freaking cool, don't they? But it's like I'd have to farm them on the EU. I've barely even got a level 80 on the EU. It's not worth me doing it on the US side because all my stuff, all that sort of stuff I've got on the EU side. Right, can we get like armor chest? Breastplate of Despair for 1,000 gold. We'll take that. What else was missing? Gloves. Gloves is basically it. Hands. They're level 70 as well, so we can have those 451. That's fine. We'll probably just increase that item level by like 100. Or 10 item level. There we go. Now we're rocking. Where's the freaking 9 minutes? Right, we can wait 9 minutes while we mess around with the other stuff. And why I finally get caught back up the chat. I have 5 the Hate Spark if you want one on the US. Oh no, I'm okay, thank you. I just mean that it was a very expensive battle pet before, and now because they've put it on there, I bet you the price on it is just freaking tanked. Like, I'm sure this used to be one that was really expensive. Yeah, look at that. Before this event, this was at like 600,000 gold. So think the poor guys that had gold invested in this to sell it. And it's gone from nearly 700,000 gold to like 3,000 gold or something. So that's what I meant. Like, I just meant like it was like people that were invested in that have just lost out big time. Yeah, 4K in the US. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's gone from like, it's just lost like 99% of its value. Saw it coming at least, had to slash prices to sell off stock in advance. Yeah, well, that's all you can do, just adapt to the market, isn't it? But a lot of people have lost a lot of gold. Oh, thank you, Mr. Upson. Thank you, Cowboy Upson. What an emote to pick. Thank you. Yeah, it's happened with a few battle pets, hasn't it? When I used to trade battle pets as well, it happened for a couple of the TCG ones over time. They keep giving them out for free, don't they? Right. Just do all the BRD raids on LFR on your Billionaire ops and buy a set per run nearly. Is that, you got to remember, I'm starting from scratch as well. Actually, didn't they up the drop rate on all this stuff? Anyway. We want the link for the battle pets. Yeah. So guys, all you've talked about so far has been the battle pets. What about the new thing that I've talked about in the video that I've just released? Has anyone watched it yet? And have you tried that yet? Because just like the battle pets, this new video is another one of those things where you can make gold on it if you are on it quickly. Potentially. I don't know if it'll sell as well as battle pets. It probably won't, but you know, it's just another one of those things. That you can potentially do to make some gold. And a lot of you, I'm sure, if you've been farming in the zone, will have all the currency for buying the stuff anyway off that video. So it's not even really costing you out. Right, what we're doing, we are looking at some numbers. Let's what we at, like. Right, all the material prices seem to have come down overnight. 13.6. Okay. Rank 2 is actually cheaper. So we need to sell that. 101. 110. That's a bit close for my liking. You know what's better margin? The ink. 55 gold. 80 gold. I know ink doesn't sell as fast, but I might make some inks. Oh no, sorry, that's the ink, isn't it? I'm making rank 1s. I'm going to make rank 1s and rank 2s. Inks and ciphers, I think. The cipher profit margin's not great. That's a bit unusual. It's weird for... We'll do just 5,000 of those. 2,500 of those for now. And we're going to split it between the 1s and the 2s because we want to try and get stuff sold off. Right, you can get on with that. And hopefully now your halfstone is ready. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yeah, TCGs aren't such a reliable hold as they used to be. I used to treat them like a Picasso fine art, you know, but now I don't hold so many. You never know what Blizz will do these days. Yeah, I didn't used to like the TCG ones. I used to find that you could get a crazy profit margin on them, but it just seemed to take so long to shift them. So when I did do pet stuff, I tended to find it just better to do cheaper stuff but higher quantities. So I don't know how you find it, but selling pets at like 30 to 40k, like the 30 to 50k range, or what should we say 20 to 50k range, is where I used to like find that it was best. Much higher than that, and the sale rate just seems so low. Yeah, mid-range is the sweet spot in general. Yeah. So like cheap stuff, there's not enough profit margin, but middle range you get, people just seem to be more willing to part with it. And this is where so when I reset some of the really cheap transmogs, so this stuff here, well, when I say reset, you know, when I take over marks, this stuff here is more premium stuff. So this is like the 150k a piece stuff. But there's a load of stuff, the cheap ass stuff that we'll go in the bank and have a look in a sec because I'm half stoning anyway. Yeah, you see more 0.02 to 0.03 sale rate stuff in the mid-range. Most of the 100k plus pets are 0.01 or even less, yeah. But I think it's just the price, isn't it, more than anything else? People willing to come in and they're willing to, like, quite happy to spend 30k or something on a pet, but they don't really want to spend 130k on a pet.
All they did.
But if we pop in here, so is this on the this is all, yeah, I say cheap ass stuff, that's all 150k a go as well. But when you get the really cheap stuff, so for fuck's sake, everything's expensive on this character. Yeah, well, there's some stuff where I've had the average buy price, it's been like less than, you know, probably average buy price of like 1,000 gold. And it's like super cheap ass transmog that I've just bought thousands of. And like those, I'll try and sell them for like 30k. And like you said, at that 30k spot, it's quite easy. Not easy, but it's much easier to get sales. And turning like 1k into 30k, it's quite a nice flip, aiming for that sort of, like we said, that 20 to like 50k mid-range sale. Like, where are we going? We want to go to BFA, don't we? Going to BFA. The Chinese spectral tiger for sure scared some people out there. Yeah, but the price on the mount didn't go down, did it? I know what you mean when that announcement came out, and I saw like 10 videos on YouTube telling me that the spectral tiger was coming to the EU and the US. But the price on it didn't go down. People still wanted it. Right. Let's see if we can do the farm this time without. Problem we had last time, I didn't have enough item levels to blitz the boss down. If this doesn't work, I've basically near enough maxed out the item level I can get on this character for a level 70. Well, not maxed out, but maxed out without min-maxing it. If I want to increase it any more, then basically I'll have to level the character up. Which, you know, leveling the character to level 80 for me is a lot of work. Actually, do we have level 80 boost yet? Maybe I'll just do that. No, we've not got level 80 boost yet, but... Okay, I pulled half the dungeon already. The idea is to not pull half the dungeon, but... This is how... This was the very first farm I did. To get my Butosaur before I was really a proper gold maker. This is how I got a lot of the gold. And that's why it's mega nostalgia for me. Although I think I pulled that boss. I'm not as good at this as I used to be. And also Warrior is one of the worst classes to do this on, but... Where's the flames? He pulled me back, but he should spawn the flames first. The flames haven't spawned. You have to wait for the flames. What's he doing? There we go, flames. We move to here, and then we wait about 5 seconds. If we wait about 5 seconds, and then go, it shouldn't pull us back. We shouldn't snap back to the boss if we do that. There we go. Sneak past these guys. And this is a fairly chill farm as well, because you're just auto running most of the time. It's not like an AFK farm, is it? But it's not like I'm constantly smashing buttons. I'm just like, you know, I'm just running through the instance basically. The only time you have to think about what you're doing is when you get to the boss. You have to be a bit careful. But my item level has gone up. Hopefully we can... not despawn the boss. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Kill these guys. Yeah, I mean, these guys are going down like hell, but... that shouldn't happen. The boss shouldn't despawn anyway. And when you loot mobs, it should loot them as well. There we go. Is season file changed on the US? No, not yet. So we just need to jerking down a little bit. Not too much. Remember, we do it slow. We want him to cast the second Gatling gun, if I remember. Or have I done this wrong? We don't want the second below 50%. We have to just keep... There we go. And now he's Zerg. We have to get him down. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. So we skip the whole... invulnerable phase if we do that. That's how you do the farm. Although I could probably do with emptying my bags. But it's nice because at least it's viable now. Yeah, it's funny. I say in the stream I don't farm stuff and then I come straight into farming something. What do you farm right now? What are you farming there? I am farming, I'll show you. Let me sort this character out that's crashing. Right, let's reset. So I am farming for these, basically. Craft that mount. So the ore you obviously get from the auction house. That is a vendor bought item. For like, I think it's 20,000 gold, 30,000 gold, I can't remember which. Expulsion you need to destroy some bracelets for, and then all these other parts you need to farm motherload for. But they're not that hard to farm, to be honest. The hardest part about this farm is actually setting it up. Because to farm it, you need to max out your BFA engineering skill, and you need to get your goggles, and you need to have your Heart of Azeroth as well. That's probably actually harder than doing the farm, especially if you can actually be bothered to level your character up. Because doing this at a level 80 would be much easier than doing it at level 70. Yeah, you got a few to sell, haven't you? It was something for the 0 to gold cap, it was something I considered setting up as well. You know, just farming this, setting up on the US, farming this, and selling them out across loads of different servers. But it's a because my US account isn't really, I've not done a lot on it besides auction house stuff. So things like unlocking Nashatar and stuff like that aren't done. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass to go back and do all this. Do all the unlocking of Nashatar and all that lot and all the quest lines just to be able to do this farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do me. Hit every single bomb on the way. That's part of the farm. Pull all these mobs because you need to do that as well. It's not in the slightest bit inconvenient. So what you have to do is the key part is to blitz him down from 50%. So you want to slowly, well, not slowly take him down. You want to not take him below 50%, basically. Although I'm chunking him down a bit too fast here. Because you want him to cast his second. You get 2 Gatling guns before he goes into his second phase. Now, if you zerg him down from when he's doing his Gatling gun, he can't go into his second phase. So where he goes up and you can't hit him. So what you do is you wait for that, and then you zerg him down while he's doing the Gatling gun, and you never have to deal with that invulnerable phase, which takes so much longer. There we go, just like that. Because it makes the whole thing take miles longer if you end up in that second phase. Run out, reset, and you just do it 10 times an hour. And that's basically it. Why do you do the Nashatar questline for this dungeon? I remember his dungeon located under the main city. Yes, the dungeon is just, you are right about the dungeon, but in order to be able to do this, you need to have maxed out engineering, which means you need stuff from Nashatar. Because there's profession trainers in Nashatar. And I think the profession trainers gives you the thing to get this. which you have to have. I already finished Nagitar before. Can I get it easy? I mean, if you've got if you've done Nagitar, then if basically if you go into the main city where all the portals are, if you've got a portal to Nagitar there, then yeah, it's unlocked for you, basically. But when I go there, I haven't got it there. And like I have, because I've not done anything in BFA on this account, I have literally not even done the basic zones. I think that's a lie. I think I've done Voldoon, which I did before Volpira was, you had to do it to unlock Volpira. So I think I've done that, but that's all I've done on this account for BFA. So I don't want to do like have to do the entire of BFA just so I can do this farm on the US really. Which is probably the only reason why I didn't do it for the 0 to gold cap. But you can still make some good gold off selling these. Because just selling them cross server as well, of course, like everything else. Right, wait for the fire. It's obviously I've got a bad class for this. Ideally, if you could have a class where you could get yourself out of combat. Wait for the fires. Then you could just feint death there. And obviously it'd be even better if you was a level 80 and he's running a speed set or something like that. Because all this would be even faster. But, you know, that sounds like extra effort to me. So what we got? 5 more resets or something? You get locked out quite quick because you can do it in like just a few minutes. Do I need to be level 70 with this farm or can I come at level 80? No, you can come at level 80. I haven't tried it at level 80, but I assume it's fine at level 80. I'm just doing it at level 70 because I can't be bothered to level up to 80. I'm sure it'd be much easier if you actually came at... trying to be careful. I don't want to take him below 50% before he starts that Gatling gun. I have to stop. Right, there he goes. So Zerg, Zerg, Zerg. Get him down, get him down, get him down. All the mobs in the world are coming now, but it doesn't matter. Just kill the boss. He's in there somewhere. Where's the loot? That's not the loot. The boss is in there somewhere. There he is. I don't think that's actually given me the loot yet. This is why ideally you don't want to put all the freaking mobs in the world. You don't need to kill them once you've looted. You can just jump on here and it's going to take you out of combat. Right, this guy can start crafting some inks. Switch over to multi-craft. Cool. And of course he's out of water. I thought I bought 50,000 water yesterday. Yeah, I think I did buy 50,000 water yesterday. It's just been a pain. Oh, where am I going? I need crafting here, aren't we? Reset that. Reset, go again. Started with about 700k, and I started watching you like a week or two ago. Happy to say I hit my all-time high of 1.2 million this morning. AFK professionals playing Path of Exile 2. Spot on, man. Spot on. How are you? Congrats. And how are you finding Path of Exile 2? Because I have it downloading. Well, I don't have it downloading this minute, but it will be as soon as the stream finishes. And do you think I could play it on stream while as a small, you know, like in a small window like I've got here, while I'm doing my other stuff? Because I've got the game on. I've got the game, it's just whether I play it on stream or not. Yeah, and you've got to think, Oz, if you've done that in what? You've gained 500k in 2 weeks. So if you keep doing that for the rest of, like, this expansion, how rich are you going to be at the end? And you're earning 500k every 2 weeks now, but what are you going to be like when next expansion comes and suddenly a new expansion comes and you can get 50, 60, 70% profit margins? How are you going to cope then with a profession system where suddenly you're getting, like, you know, 5 to 10 times more profit than you're used to? And less competition as well, probably, because that's what it's like at the start of the expansion. Less competition, more profit. You'll be pulling crazy numbers next time. So we don't want to get in below 50%. Save all your cooldowns. Save like all your big DPS stuff. Like that last one, you want to get into about, for God's sake, pain in the arse. I can't remember him doing this before, where he's sort of just doing this random despawning. It's a bit fucking annoying. While we wait for that, we'll put right on back. Oh. Right, go, go, go. Going down a bit slower this time. That's Gatling gun 1. So, like I said, aiming. I don't want to use this point. I don't want to use Rampage right before when he's this low. I'm just going to auto hit and then Gatling guns, and then we're going to go crazy. Burn everything. Taking down. There we go. That extra item level just made it so much easier to do. Easy, easy. How many dungeons do you think it takes to make one mount? If I remember, and this is going from memory from last time I did this, which was probably like, saying it was BFA probably won't be that far out. That far, yeah. It's these ones that you get bottlenecked by. And you need 20 of them. Well, you can see here, I've not run many of these dungeons. This one you get every single time, so you don't even have to think about that one in the bottom right. Just these 3 that you have to worry about. You see here, I've had 44 of these, so that's, you know, you're never going to worry about those. So it's going to be one of these 2 that's your limiting factor. And the expulsion's just annoying to get. But you can find an expulsion guide and see how to do that yourself. Well, that's it. And then this one here we have to buy. So we'll go and buy one of those now. Seeing if... No, we won't. We'll reset first. We'll reset first. We're not going to get far without resetting, are we? And that's it. All you need to do, farm the last boss. For the mats. You need some more off the auction house. That's easy. You need to buy this one material that comes from a vendor just here, which we're going to go and grab one now, seeing as we're here. Try and stay out of combat. Sure, it's this guy. So that costs 30,000 gold. So we'll buy one of those. Try not to accidentally vendor that later on. Yeah, that's it. So that's just off a vendor, 30 grand. These you're going to get all just from farming the dungeon. And then you just need those few bits. And we'll look at prices. So the very cheapest ones are 80,000 gold. You can see here, there's a lot of servers where it's like 130 to 150 gold, and 150,000. And some of these are not low, medium population. There's some high population servers here. Look, you've got Proudmoore. Kel Facade. Like some of these servers where it's like 150, 200k. Now it's costing you 30,000 gold for the material you just saw. And it's costing you a little bit for the ore, but that's an insignificant amount. And a bit for the expulsion as well. And that's messing around more than anything else. But besides that, it's probably only going to cost you like 35,000 gold in total, plus the time to farm it. If we just... The EU prices won't be as good, but we'll just have a look anyway while we're at it. A level load. There you go, 62k on Draenor. So on these servers, you're looking at like 25k profit for the farm. But even on the EU, like, there is some like big servers here where it's going at like 100,000 gold. And there's lots of medium ones where it's going for a lot. One more thing I want to check, because while we're here looking at all the stuff regarding this. Please tell me there's one on the server available. Check. Sales rate 0.05. That's reasonable. Reasonable sales rate as well. Path of Exile 2 is unreal, I'm not going to lie. You could probably play it in a small window. I can't wait to never play for a sub again. Well, if you're getting 500k in 2 weeks, it sounds like you're already in a situation where you're never having to pay for a sub again, on top of having spending money on the side. But it's good work, man. 500k in 2 weeks. I was doing expulsion shuffle back in the days. I got like 2 to 3k expulsion. One of my old characters I can set up for engineering. I mean, if you've got a ridiculous amount of expulsion, and obviously that makes it all a lot easier. Because obviously that's one of if you've done the expulsion shuffle before, you know how annoying it is. I mean, nowadays it's just one button, isn't it? But it's just, that's one less thing you need to do to be able to craft these. I found that mountain recipe for like 3 straight months and never got it, so frustrating. I've heard people say that before as well, and I've had it on multiple characters and always managed to get it quite quickly. So I don't know where the where these sort of differences are coming from, but as a potential bonus, if you're doing this on a character that you're actually playing WoW on normally, as in you're doing Mythic Plus and stuff, yeah, this dungeon's going to be in the rotation next patch, isn't it, I believe? And therefore, just by doing your normal Mythic Plus, you're going to have a chance of getting the drop. I'm sure that's how it works with mounts, doesn't it, from the last boss? So you assume it works with recipes as well. So yeah, I mean, I guess that would be annoying though if you've spent all the time to set it all up and then you can't get the recipe. But like I said, it's not a problem that I particularly found. Oh, crap. I think I've screwed it. Don't go up. He's gone up. You see, that's what happens when you burn him down too much. So now I've got this annoying phase. I got too greedy. Got too greedy, trying to get him too low. Let's do that. Yep, completely my fault. This is why you just like poke him a little bit. You shouldn't push it all the way to 50% like I just did there. You can kill him now, it's fine. But if you do it that way, where you just burn him down when he's got the Gatling gun up, then it just saves having to do all that messing about. It's a nice bonus as well if you can do this farm when it is the dungeon weekly event as well, because you get extra loot from the last boss and you can turn that into expulsion as well. I'm in Act 3 PoE. It's everything I wish D4 was. Passive tree is crazy. The one thing I will say is the game is exponentially more difficult if you play Melee to start like Dark Souls level of difficulty. Right, well, thank you. That's awesome tip for me. Ranged it is. I have heard, I've watched a few reviews, and I have heard things about the difficulty basically being a bit crazy basically. Especially when people are talking about high maps and stuff like that. But like you say, because of how it works, some people have found like early parts in the game to be much more difficult. How do I send a super chat? Magnus on YouTube's side. I have it all disabled. I have literally most things disabled. The only sort of monetization I have, so YouTube side, I have no ads, I have no super chat, no channel memberships, no anything. Everything on the YouTube side is completely free. And on the Twitch side, I keep the ads to the absolute minimum possible I can, but you cannot turn ads off completely on Twitch. Although, it actually really surprised me how many ads you can actually run on your streams. So if you completely max out your adverts, then I think you can run 22 minutes of ads an hour. Which, you know, that is just insane. Like, you're running a stream and you're running 22 minutes of ads an hour, I think it is, the cap. Like, surely people do not watch that. Although I've got to say, when I watched, not the last race to world first, the one before it, I just stopped watching because of the amount of ads. Like, I wanted to watch, but the amount of ads is just crazy. So I literally just stopped watching the race to world first just because of that one thing.
You have enough breaks as it is.
"22 minutes of ads an hour is criminal." Yeah, it's freaking insane. But it's just designed to make you subscribe, isn't it? Because that's the main perk of subscribing. And I get it, they're just trying to make as much money as possible, but like, surely, like, you're making money off people just being there, and people going away because of the amount of ads you're running is not helping things, is it? Like, you make more from the ads, and you make more from subs running more ads. But it's not a great experience, is it? Zerging down. Yeah, I mean, that's why I've always tried to keep things as sort of ad-free as I possibly can, because I don't particularly I don't like it as a viewer myself. And it may have to change one day when, like, if I do switch over to full-time, which is something I'm seriously considering, then it may have to change a little bit. But I'm never going to run freaking 22 minutes of ads, so you guys can quote me on that one. And boy, do we all know at least 6 channels that do that. Yeah. But I don't know about you guys, but when you're watching a stream, do you automatically mute when ads come on? I just click mute, and then the problem is that a lot of time, if you're doing something else, you just forget to unmute, so then you basically just stop watching. "22 minutes of ads an hour is more than TV, isn't it?" Yeah. Let me just check. Yeah, so guys, look at this. So look, this is the recommended. So this stops people having to look at ads when they first join the stream. So that's the minimum I can set it on without it, without people having thingy. If you put it up to here, 22.5 minutes. Run a 3-minute ad break every 8 minutes. It's like, what the hell? 3-minute ad break every 8 minutes. It's like you just start getting back into the stream again after 8 minutes, and it's another ad break. Like, it's just breaking it up so much as well, isn't it? Crazy. Stream elements down? Don't think so. Oh no, Femoral. What was happening is with the points command and the buy command, it was getting to a point where we had so many people in chat, no one could read anything. So I disabled. The link's not there. So I disabled the. So I disabled the command, and you have to do it through the link, which is on the giveaway one. And you can see and buy everything on there, basically. Just because, like, people were talking to each other in chat, and now we're trying to read chat, and no one could see what was going on, because all we could see was points everywhere. Basically. I don't know. We just... I don't know why it's not pinning the message, but... Have you disabled the super chat feature on YouTube yet? It's all the YouTube yeah, the YouTube stuff's not worth having on anyway, to be honest. Why? Because it takes like YouTube takes like 80% of it. So even if I was going to run ads and run super chats and stuff like that, the amount of money they take from it is criminal. Like, I'd rather people... If people, like, were going to donate and YouTube were going to take 80% of it, then, you know, I'd rather them keep it in their own pocket because they're just basically giving money to YouTube, aren't they? Really, yeah. So they say it's... They say on the actual thing that it's... a percentage. I think they say it's 50%, but then when you actually, then they take taxes and stuff off that as well. Apparently, they call it taxes. If you Google it, you'll see other people complaining about it as well. Right, so that's the second one. Let's go. I don't think I'm going to get him down this time. Got him. Although trying to find where this... Tell you what, you're better off killing one of the mobs on the outside, aren't you? You can see that. There we go. That's what I wanted. No, I'm late. I lick a lot of pie. Yeah, but you're here. You're here. You never miss one, do you? Right, that's the inks. So we're going to craft 6. That's like buy 3,000. I'm using the cheap crappy mount again. Where's the... that guy. So you can reset. Oh.
Would you waste your gold resources to level it and keep it the same price?
Yes, because whoever's leveled it up and is selling it is probably going to be the first one to sell. It's all the same price. You can put it on at 1% because if you mute and tab out, they'll pause ad timer and they'll also start blasting the volume on every new ad if you're at 1%. So annoying. Oh, yeah. I mean, they come. You find ways around it, and they'll find ways around that, won't they? So, but if they kept things reasonable, people wouldn't do it in the first place, would they? Although I've started seeing a new thing on YouTube as well, so I don't have YouTube Premium, and sometimes I get comments on my video saying, "Oh, why are you running a 4-minute unskippable ad at the start of your video?" And I'm like, I'm not. I don't get to choose the ads that go on the video. But I found it as well now that sometimes when you watch a video on YouTube, they will literally give you a 3 or 4 minute ad that you cannot skip. Like on YouTube, you don't get a choice. You basically, your choice is, do you want ads, do you not want ads? You don't get a choice about how long they are or anything like that, like you do on Twitch. Right, let me buy some of these freaking spears and get crafting before I forget. Because otherwise I'm just going to sit here. Going on about this for ages, aren't I? You get crafting. You get crafting. Milk, how can I show my gratitude? And you've more than shown your gratitude, thank you. Get paper. I will get a donate eventually, but you've more than thingy. But you've more than been generous, not only to me, but to everybody in chat as well, thank you. Can I ask something about the giveaway? Did the people who watch you on Twitch before the giveaway was announced have points to buy tickets from the start? No, so I thought it was done on channel points when we first started out, but it's not. It's done on some sort of point system that you get from Stream Elements, which I only started when I started the giveaway. So when the giveaway was announced, that's when it all started. Even if people had channel points and stuff before that, you can't do it to get more entries, if you get me. Have you done any mass crafting for alloys lately? No, not really. I'm not that fan. I'm not that much of a fan of alloys, and it's not because I don't think they are something that's good to craft. They are. Some people are making a lot of gold from crafting alloys. It's just the fact that the 10-minute buff just annoys me. It's just a pain in the ass. Like I tend to be doing other things as you can see. Like, I'm not just having one crafter going. If I have one crafter that I have to keep going back to every 10 minutes, it's just annoying. And I forget to do it. Or if you put something on if you put something on to stop him crafting, you'll end up not crafting for long periods of time and stuff like that. It's more of a thing that people should be doing if they have one crafter and they're doing it in the background while doing other stuff. Thank you for clarifying. No, it's all good. It's all good. And like I said, once this giveaway's done, there'll be another one starting straight away afterwards. Literally, I will put one together the minute it's finished and start the next one. And then when we asked, I asked what people wanted for the giveaway. So I was going to give away either 5 copies of Avowed, or I was going to give away 5 times 2 million gold. 10 million gold in total, but 5 batches of it. And most people wanted the gold, which is fair enough. It saves me money because it would have been more expensive to buy Avowed. Cole, I'm always watching your goal making stream anyway. Yeah, and it's just a thank you to you guys for watching, because it obviously helps me out. And like I've said before, the reason, like, you can't, when you're doing giveaways, you can milk it more and you can get like a lot more views. If I put like 5 Brutusaur giveaway like in the title and stuff like that, then, you know, it'll definitely bring more people in. But I'd rather it just be the guys that like are in the community and stuff like that. Right, let me just zerg him down so I'm gonna mess this up. Yeah, so I only want you guys to win it, really. But like I said, even if it's lurkers from the community, I don't care if it's lurkers in the community, as long as it's people from the community. What I don't want is people like random people from outside the community winning just because I've put a giveaway title and they've just joined for the streams or whatever. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'll probably be happy enough to run, pretty much have one of these running and have the giveaway maybe the first weekend of every month. Didn't know about the difference in how much YouTube takes compared to Twitch. Might have made the switch sooner if I knew. Well, everything on YouTube is, yeah, YouTube's fine for what it is. It is good for what it is. Yeah, like Codemaker said, Twitch's revenue share is also after taxes. Yeah. I don't know what the difference is, but you can see the difference, shall we say. Right, sorry guys, I missed a few chats. We gave up and bought the YouTube Premium because it was putting 40-minute ads in front of my kids' videos and they weren't old enough to understand what was happening. Yeah. It's sort of forcing you into using it, and like you can run an ad blocker, as other people have said, but every now and again YouTube gets around the ad blockers. And it's just like a constant war that's going on between the two. It's like a pain in the ass. So I'm at a point now where I might also buy YouTube Premium just for that. Because what happens as well is when I upload my videos, I have to watch my video to make sure it all looks and sounds okay before I do anything else with it. And I go to watch my video that's unlisted and private, and I get ads on it. And I have to watch an ad just so I can check my own video before I release it. Yeah, YouTube ads are getting out of hand. It's going back to TV level, yeah. I mean, it's okay some of the time. Just when you get that odd one that's like 3 or 4 minutes long and it's unskippable, it's just so annoying. If I don't use my points for the Bruto giveaway, will there be other giveaways I can save points for? There will definitely be other giveaways. And other people in chat have said that you will be able to save your points. But I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't work how I thought it did. But other people say that's how it's working. The 15 minutes buff is why I stopped shattering shards. I don't mind as much for shattering shards because you can do 1,000 shards in 15 minutes. And it's a nice round number. You buy 1,000, you shatter them, and you can do stuff from there. But with alloys, it's just more awkward. And the fact that it's 10 minutes, it's so much worse. Like, but I get what you're saying. It's the same sort of thing. It's just these annoying buffs, basically.
All volume keys.
Did you? Got them out now, then. Right. So I craft cloth races, I think, isn't it? To get the expulsion. If I remember, it's you need to do 5 or 6. Oh. 5 or 6 for each one. Per expulsion. Oh, I've got to empty my bags, didn't I? That was a good idea. I've seen other people farm this in different ways, but and say it's better, but I don't think it is. Like, just farming these mobs like this is easy mode. This is, like I said, this is on a level 70. We're better on an 80, and without speed set, and without the ability to drop aggro, all of which would work even better. Like, if you could get to the top here and then drop aggro, it is going to make your life a lot easier. Check. Right. Right, that's the first Gatling gun. Despawned. So annoying. So annoying. It seems to be when there's a lot of mobs about, when I pull too much. Yeah, so if you're doing this farm, you'll get much better at it than I am. This is why I'm not a farmer. Mr. Weeble can go down too. Right, just try not to. I'm not going to execute because that's what screwed it up last time. To be fair, let's try something. Let's just try and do it on the first Gatling gun instead. To be fair, gear's got so good now, you don't even have to wait for the second Gatling gun, you can do it on the first. Right, let me get rid of some of this. We do need to go and empty our bags a little bit. I'm going to get another one of those. That's pointless. That's pointless. Probably don't need Arton's metal anymore. Fine, all good. All good. Didn't know about the difference. About to really cock off. I've just sold one of my crackle rolls, have 7 more, so I'm gonna use that to set up a few more. Don't buy them though. Don't flip them. Just farm them. Don't buy these things because the prices on them are just going to be going down loads. What's annoying is the way some ads don't make sense, show weird stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be fairly tailored to you, isn't it? Nowadays. But yeah, I do get some weird ads show up as well. And the wife's... Hey? What? Oh, we're back. Are we back? Are we back, guys? Back. We're alive. Don't know what the hell happened there. 100% that was a Twitch thing, because YouTube didn't go down. It does say network detected. Maybe that is just telling me that I'm on UK internet. Copy. We'll see if it recovers. We're not downloading anything, are we?
No. Well, I'm not. You stop.